Hello everybody, this is Tommy at Capital Discount Nutrition. Today I wanted to discuss digestion. We're going in the holiday season. If you're going to grandma's house or mom's house, or you're having a holiday dinner at your house, you're going to be cooking your food and you're going to be eating a lot of food. So it's great to take a good digestive enzyme. This is Garden of Life's Qzyme, which is by far the most comprehensive digestive formula that we carry in all of our locations. This has 20 digestive enzymes in here. Some of the digestive enzymes like protease to help digest protein, lipase for fats, amylase to digest carbohydrates are some of the main enzymes you really want to take. Qzyme is an excellent one. We also have Source Naturals essential enzymes. We have MRM digestive enzymes. We have Allmax, their digestive enzyme blend. One of my favorite is the Qzyme. This is one of the core essential Garden of Life products that they've had since their inception. This one really reminds me a lot of Primal Defense, and a good probiotic, which we've done a video on previously, would be essential to help with digestion. You know, you're consuming a lot of protein, you're consuming a lot of carbohydrates, and consuming a lot of fat. It's essential to have enzymes to help break down and digest those meals. Enzymes are small bioactive proteins that break down food into small units so that they can be absorbed and taken into our bloodstream to be used by our cells for their structure and maintenance. When you're eating cooked foods or processed foods, the enzymes in there are in most instances denatured. So a good digestive enzyme can definitely prevent indigestion. If you ever experience some symptoms of gastroesophageal reflux disease, or you have just any kind of functional bowel disorder, usually a good probiotic and an enzyme can solve that, and especially around the holiday season. You're probably eating more food than you're normally going to eat. Especially you're having your main meal, plus you're going to have dessert. So what happens then is that your body just needs more enzymes, and enzymes are the catalyst for life. Almost every single biochemical reaction that occurs in the body is essential. That needs an enzyme in order for that to occur. So the very fact that you're blinking, thinking, seeing, moving around are all mediated by enzymes. Now those are metabolic enzymes that our bodies produce. So digestive enzymes are what we get from foods. And supplementing with a good digestive enzyme can really help reduce the load on our pancreas. Research has shown that people have enlarged pancreas by the time they reach 50, and that's just from the standard American diet, eating a lot of processed and cooked foods. Unfortunately, we're not always eating raw organic foods that have all the enzymes and probiotics intact. Eli Metchnikoff studied many different cultures and found that the cultures that were eating nutrient-dense food that was raw, especially dairy-based products where the probiotics were intact and in the billions, were much more healthier and had better longevity than other cultures that started to eat industrialized processed foods, which tend to just run down your system. There are some scientists who believe that we have vital enzymes at birth, and that we start to just slowly deplete that vitality that we have within us. Our bodies can only produce so many enzymes, so we're dependent upon enzymes from our foods, and especially if you're going to eat cooked foods. I can't emphasize this enough. A good digestive enzyme and a probiotic will be essential for the normal functioning of your digestive system. Now what's interesting with digestive enzymes, they're usually measured, not in milligrams, but you'll usually see them measured by certain acronyms. One of the main acronyms you'll notice is the International Federation of Pharmaceutical, or FIP. Or International Pharmaceutical Federation, my apologies. It's FIP. Now that more or less measures its activity units. And you'll see that with some of the digestive enzymes in here, like the HUT, these are going to measure its activity level, and that's really important and essential to see. Now, vegetarian enzymes can be beneficial, but I would definitely recommend enzymes like Qzyme, which can come from various sources. They're going to be much more beneficial and a lot more comprehensive, especially if you are experiencing indigestion, acid reflux, or gastroesophageal reflux disease. A good digestive enzyme with a probiotic, the Primal Defense from Garden of Life, can be essential. Now something else that you can do, which is really simple, is apple cider vinegar. This is really inexpensive. You can find this at all of our locations. Apple cider vinegar, if you look at it, has kind of stuff floating on the bottom. You can kind of shake it up a little bit. This is excellent to use on salads. This is a rich source of enzymes. It helps with your body producing more hydrochloric acid to digest more proteins and fats. in carbohydrates, so those heavy meals. You can have this on a salad with extra virgin olive oil, a little bit of salt and pepper right before a meal, and that'll just ensure that you're digesting your food a lot better. Now, if you are noticing that just that kind of burning feeling, if you have gastroesophageal reflux disease or some of the symptoms or just any kind of indigestion, taking a good little shot of this in some lukewarm water will immediately eliminate that feeling, because it'll help your body digest that food and thus, help with overall digestion. So these are just some tips that you can use around the holiday season, or if you're just eating foods on the go, and many of them are processed or cooked. Enzymes are essential. Apple cider vinegar, you could do this first thing in the morning. This is also this is excellent too to prevent sputum or excess phlegm production in the body. So if you're experiencing that in the wintertime with the cold, dry season, if you have viruses and bacteria, getting apple cider vinegar is really good to reduce that. And then the probiotic to help boost your immune system, especially your innate and adaptive immune system, to help overcome and get your viral load down, get your bacterial load down, so that you'll be less susceptible to some of the bronchial symptoms with the excess phlegm. And phlegm also can come into from indigestion. That's something that people will begin to experience if they eat too many processed foods, and their digestive systems over time begin to malfunction. As we get older, just things don't work as they used to work. So getting extra apple cider vinegar and enzymes and probiotics just can help restore youthful digestive functioning, so you start to feel better. And you're actually absorbing your nutrients. Many nutrient deficiencies, like vitamin B12 deficiency, can actually come in not just so much from not getting enough B12, but actually not being able to absorb it properly. So that's usually improving your digestive system with a probiotic and enzyme. Apple cider vinegar, at least in my experience, has been the best to help increase nutrient absorption. So thank you very much for watching, and have a Merry Christmas.